Yes, good evening everyone. Welcome to Lukmaan IAS. So this is DTRS session, Daily Takkar Rapid Series, and daily we are discussing 10 MCQs based on the current affairs of the day. ये 10 MCQs जो हम डिस्कस करते हैं वो काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके करंट अफेयर्स के प्रिपरेशन के लिए, और ये 10 MCQs जैसे हम डेली डिस्कस कर रहे हैं तो उसका एक मंथली मैगजीन हम कंपाइल कर रहे हैं 200 MCQ का। ये 200 MCQs की जब हम मंथली प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो आपका यूपीएससी का प्रीलिम्स ही नहीं तो बाकी जो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशंस होते हैं उनके प्रीलिम्स में भी आपको काफ़ी ज़्यादा फायदा होगा। सो यू कैन सब्सक्राइब फॉर दैट एट लुकमान आईएएस वेबसाइट एंड practice these current affairs based MCQs. Now today's lead topic is Europa Clipper mission. तो ये न्यूज़ में था, ठीक है। तो फर्स्ट MCQ we will discuss on this topic and other 9 MCQs based on 9 relevant topics of the day. But before that, daily we are also discussing one quotation, और ये कोट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस के लिए काफ़ी हेल्पफुल है एथिक्स या एसए पेपर में। ऑल्सो इट इज़ कीपिंग अस टू कीप मोटिवेटेड फॉर दिस एग्जामिनेशन प्रिपरेशन, ठीक है। तो जैसे कि हम कई बार जो है हमारा मोटिवेशन डाउन हो जाता है प्रिपरेशन में, तो हम मोटिवेशनल कोट्स यूज़ करके आपको मोटिवेशन देने की कोशिश करता है। नाउ टुडेज कोट इज हैप्पीनेस। हैप्पीनेस इज दैट स्टेट ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस which proceeds from the achievement of one's values. Very important quote, we can say that. And yes, we can expect such kind of quote based questions. Now the true happiness is that state of consciousness. State of consciousness means we can say that state of being aware. Aware about what? Aware about emotions, self emotions, others emotions. So basically it is a state of consciousness that we are aware that proceeds from achievement of one's values. Yes, why it is being said like this? Because many philosophers, especially Greek philosophers, they speak about happiness in this manner. It talks about, let's say, achieving wisdom. Like Aristotle talks about achieving wisdom as, let's say, achieving highest aim in the life, or we can say that happiness. So basically we are talking from the intellectual happiness perspective and not from, let's say, materialistic happiness or pleasure. Okay. The happiness derived from materialistic things, it is, we can say that, short term, short lived, we can say it is shallow, and it is, we can say that, it does not give meaning to life. Okay. So what gives meaning to life? Achieving values, or we can say that living with certain values, virtues, imbibing those virtues in our personality, in our character, and we can call that as, we can say, achievement in our life. And when we experience the happiness, when we have such kind of virtues, that is the true happiness. That is the true happiness. In this manner we should discuss, and we should give relevance to wisdom, we should give relevance to enlightenment, that concept given by Buddha, Swami Vivekananda. So they all talk about improving the character of human being and personality, and that should be the highest achievement. Even Abraham Maslow talks about the self-actualization as the highest stage of achievement or the need in the hierarchy of needs. So ऐसे हमें इसको डिस्कस करना है, ठीक है। आप ये बताइए शॉर्ट टर्म हैप्पीनेस क्या होता है इस तरीके से, एंड द लॉन्ग टर्म और लॉन्ग लिव्ड हैप्पीनेस इज इंटेलेक्चुअल हैप्पीनेस दैट कैन बी डिराइव्ड फ्रॉम one's own values and virtues. Fine. Okay. Now after that, let's talk about today's questions, topics. But before that, yes, daily we have been telling you that MIGP course has started this Monday, and this MIGP course is being, let's say, attended by so many students, and they are going to be very exclusive. ठीक है, जैसे हम उनको बोल रहे हैं स्पेशल बैच है आपका। क्यों? क्योंकि आपको एक स्पेशल गाइडेंस, एक्सक्लूसिव गाइडेंस मिल रहा है, और आपको अलग से नोट्स जो है वो आपके खुद के नोट्स अलग से बन रहे हैं, शॉर्ट नोट्स बन रहे हैं, एंड दैट इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी हेल्पफुल। अलॉन्ग विद दैट उनका PYQ का आंसर राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस भी हो रहा है डेली बेसिस पे। सो वो स्टूडेंट्स काफ़ी हैप्पी है, खुश है, तो आप भी वो ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं। और बाय द एंड ऑफ दिसंबर यू कैन ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर योर GS 1, 2, 3, 4 and essay and be ready for your mains 2025. Now, yes, essay year-long test series program. So recently we conducted open essay test for this year's mains लेट्स से जो मेंस का पेपर था इस ईयर का एसए टेस्ट, ठीक है, एसए का यूपीएससी का, तो वही हमने पेपर लिया था एज एन ओपन टेस्ट और बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ने वो दिया है, काफ़ी अच्छा रिस्पांस था और कई सारे स्टूडेंट्स ने ये बताया कि सर हम फर्स्ट टाइम एसए लिख रहे हैं. So you should understand it is very important paper carrying 250 marks and it can make or break let's say your interview stage or the final selection also. ठीक है, तो 250 में से कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को 150 मिल रहा है, कुछ स्टूडेंट्स को 70-75 मिल रहा है. यू कैन सी द रेंज and this can become problematic to you. So you need to develop the skills to write good essays, and for that you can overcome that fear by joining the proper planned manner throughout year. You can work on this particular subject and you should, let's say, strategize in that direction through this essay year long test series program starting from 18th of October. So you can join this program. Okay, these are the 10 topics we will discuss today through MCQs. बताइए पहला आंसर क्या होना चाहिए? Yes, good evening online students. So Europa Clipper mission was in news recently. NASA ने जो है ये पर्टिकुलर मिशन लॉन्च किया है and it is going to be the largest of spacecraft ever developed by NASA for a planetary mission, primarily due to its massive solar panels. तो आपको नाम में यूरोपा दिख रहा है तो आपको लग सकता है कि यूरोपियन स्पेस मिशन होगा, बट दिस इज इनकरेक्ट. सो इट इज सोनली द मिशन ऑफ नासा. द यूरोपा इज बेसिकली जुपिटर्स मून, वन ऑफ द मून ऑफ जुपिटर. ठीक है, तो जुपिटर का मून है ये, और ये मून का सरफेस जो है especially the ice covered ocean is there and that is going to be studied by the spacecraft जो ये मिशन भेज रहे हैं हम. ठीक है, तो नासा, remember this, Europa mission is by NASA, Europa Clipper mission, and it is the Jupiter's moon, right? Now the spacecraft in mission will make use of gravitational pull from both Mars and Earth to boost the Earth's the spacecraft speed. That is true. ठीक है, this one is correct. So these two statements are correct here, 2 and 3. तो आंसर क्या होना चाहिए? C is the correct answer, right? Now yes, Samarthak, this naval vessel was in news. ठीक है, तो what is it? It's first vessel of its kind built under Make in India initiative. This is correct. And the Cochin shipyard has built this. It will be used to test indigenous weapons and unmanned vehicles. This is correct, we can say. And this one is also true, Cochin shipyard. तो तीनों statement सही है यहाँ पर. D is the correct answer about this Samarthak. Okay. Now multi-purpose vessel. Okay. Now recently our external affairs minister inaugurated this e-migrate v2.0 system. So it is a kind of portal that is basically targeting streamlining the recruitment process for Indian workers going abroad. This is correct. It is upgraded version of India's online system for managing overseas employment. This is also true. You can see recent cases of how the fugitive, let's say, middlemen, they are employing Indians and they are sending them to the countries outside India, especially some of the Southeast Asian countries or Middle East or even Russia, in the we can say that name of some kind of incentives, high payment and all these things. और वहाँ पे जाने के बाद वो फंस जाते हैं और उनको वापस आना रहता है. तो ये सब चीज़ों की वजह से अभी एक स्ट्रीमलाइन कर रहा है प्रोसेस गवर्नमेंट. Joint collaboration between India and ILO. No, this is solely the initiative of India. So this is incorrect statement. First two are correct, 1 and 2 only. That is A is the correct answer. ठीक है, A is the correct answer. ठीक है, Mount Adams. Yes, it is basically the stratovolcano located in Washington state of USA. Washington DC नहीं, Washington state भी है US में. You should know. Northwest of Pacific. ठीक है, northwest of Pacific. So yes, the part of Cascade volcanic arc. This is true. The chain of volcanoes. So basically, it is part of, we can say that, the ring of fire, or we can say Pacific rim of fire. तो ये दोनों स्टेटमेंट में से सेकंड सही है, फर्स्ट इनकरेक्ट है. तो क्या आंसर होना चाहिए? 2 only is the correct answer. Recently, more tectonic activity was observed in this region, and there is fear that there can be, let's say, this dormant volcano can come out of, let's say, dormancy and can become the active volcano. ठीक है? Yes. Kamchatka Peninsula. Recently, one Russian citizen who lost himself for 67 days was rescued from this let's say Kamchatka Peninsula region, and he was wandering in that Sea of Okhotsk in the nearby region. So this Kamchatka Peninsula is part of Russia, eastern part, and seen in the news is located between which one of the following seas? ठीक है, तो which of the following seas? So on the western side there is Sea of Okhotsk of this Kamchatka Peninsula, and on the eastern side it is the Bering Sea. B is the correct answer. So mapping part, immediately whenever any particular location is in news, तो आपने immediately आप देखना चाहिए मैप पे एटलस में, ठीक है. तो सी ऑफ ओकोस, दिस इज कामचटका पेनिनसुला कनेक्टिंग टू जापान थ्रू कुरिल आइलैंड्स. कुरिल आइलैंड्स भी न्यूज में होते हैं. इट इज द डिस्प्यूटेड आइलैंड चेन बिटवीन जापान एंड रशिया. तो कामचटका पेनिनसुला इज कनेक्टेड टू जापान through this dotted Kuril Islands, and on this side there is Sea of Okhotsk, and on this side there is Bering Sea. ठीक है. Yes, regarding WPI and CPI. Yes, wholesale and retail. The WPI measures inflation at wholesale level, while CPI measures at retail level. This is correct. Now, in terms of what things are included, CPI includes both goods and services. This is correct. Whereas, yes, at wholesale level we only measure goods. Both statements are correct. So more details about CPI, WPI, you should go through the explanation that is we are attaching in the description of this video as a PDF document on daily basis. तो आप और information उसकी पढ़िए, ठीक है, वो download करके. So here the C is the correct answer. Now, aortic aneurysm. This medical condition, it was in news. Why? Because famous actor Rajnikant is recently admitted to hospital because of this particular medical condition. It is abnormal bulging or swelling in the wall of aorta, which is the largest artery in the body. This is correct. Surgery is the only treatment option available in aortic aneurysm. No, this is not the only treatment. Based on the case by case basis, the kind of swelling, the size of swelling, so that can be also treated with the drugs and other, let's say, treatments. And बहुत ही बड़ा हो तो वहाँ पर शायद जो है सर्जरी करनी पड़ेगी. तो only नहीं है. So one only is the correct answer here. Now, moving on. Yes, International Brain Research Organization. International Brain Research Organization. It is specialized agency of United Nations. This is incorrect. Rather, it is independent non-profit organization. ठीक है, non-profit organization, NGO है, non-profit. Research institution. Research institution. Okay, it aims to fund the support brain research in low and middle income countries, fostering global neuroscience cooperation. This is correct. India is not member of this organization. This is incorrect. India is active member of this organization. So correct statement only two. That is C is the correct answer. Okay, brain research organization. Now, yes, Capifacus alvarezi. What is it? It is basically the, we can say that sea grass or sea algae, a kind of invasive species, we can say that, introduced along the eastern coast of India especially. And yes, its extract is used for production of carrageenan. This carrageenan is used in food processing industry as well as medicine industry. Okay, medicinal, we can say pharma industry. So native species of India nahi hai, rather tropical regions like Philippines and tropical waters, wahan ka native species hai. So second statement is correct. So B is the correct answer here. Okay, B is the correct answer. All right. National Human Rights Commission. Okay, so National Human Rights Commission, it is in news. Static part से हमने एक question पूछा है. It was established in 1993 under Protection of Human Rights Act. This is correct. Statutory body है. It has all the powers of civil code. That is also true. It cannot inquire into any matter after expiry of 1 year of the violation of Human Rights Act or Human Rights provision. So this is also true, we can say that. It cannot inquire into that act if 1 year has lapsed. So we can say that this one and this one, that is only two all three statements are correct. All three statements are correct. Okay, so these are the 10 MCQs of the day. ठीक है, इसमें कोई आपको doubt है? Okay, let us stop. Fine. Thank you.